How you doing, guys and gals out there? This is Ron from Ron's Beers. I've got a nice beer for you today from Trillium Brewery, a true New England beer out of Boston and Canton, Massachusetts. All their beers that I've had, or ales, are consistent. They're really good, just like Jack's Abbey and Narragansett. They're consistent and they're good beers. And as I say, all the ones from Trillium that I've had are very good, and more important, they're consistent on what they say they are, and they are. A quick, brief history on the Trillium Brewing Company that's in Boston and Canton, Massachusetts. Basically kind of started with J.C. and Esther Tetrault. I'll spell the name because I may be saying it wrong. Capital T-E-T-R-E-A-U-L-T. Tetrault. J.C. and Esther Tetrault, when they were getting married on their wedding day, they had brewed some celebratory ales for that wedding. And it was so good, it took off. I mean, they were commemorating a good day, their marriage, but it evolved into a lifestyle, and the Trillium Brewery began. It began in March 2013 with 3 employees and much support from their family. I always stress family because life's not that long. It's like blink and it's over. Family is the best. They're number one. And with support of the family and 3 employees, this brewery has really done well. I mean, it's a New England farmhouse style brewery, but the beers are top shelf in that farmhouse. Now, from what I understand on the brewery itself, you only can buy it at the brewery. You have to go there. I don't know about Canton. I think they may have a place you can drink. Excuse me. Drink there possibly, but I know in Boston you can't. Excuse me again. Me and my wife went into Boston and she picked up some Trillium brews, and the traffic was horrendous. So if you went to Boston, plan on the traffic. Try to plan it for the time going in, but I don't think you really can. Anytime the traffic is terrible in Boston. But anyways, enough of the traffic report there. This beer is Vic Secret Dry Hopped. It's a Fort Point Pale Ale. It's 6.6 ABV, and it hops. They don't give the international beer units. I don't think they do on any of their beers. The hops are Vic Secret, and I will explain that. I'll go into profile on that a little bit later. Vic Secret and Columbus. The malt in this is an American 2-row barley and white wheat and C-15, and of course, dextrine. This dry hop pale ale contains the same malt bill as classic Fort Point with a dry hop of Vic Secret. Now, these are their words, the company's words on their webpage. Pouring a hazy golden color, and I can contest to the fact that a lot of their beers, other than the porter that I had, are hazy. A hazy golden color. Vic Secret Fort Point emits herbaceous aromas of thyme and mellow citrus. And yeah, I agree. What I've had their beers, I'm looking forward to this one having it. A mellow citrus, and it's true. Herbaceous aroma of thyme that really lingers and you remember it and you want it again. Sometimes you get that smell of a beautiful woman or you're a man, and you just like the aroma of the smell of the woman. Vice versa, a woman smells a man, whether it be the cologne or the whatever he has, and you remember it. And but anyways, enough of being a romantic pairing here. You get a strong grapefruit, pit, and biscuity flavors with this beer. You wash the palate with the familiar, smooth mouthfeel and medium body of our signature pale ales. I agree with that. Like I said about smelling this beer, you remember it and you want to get it again. It's just something about the Trillium beers and some of the beers that I've had at Jack's Abbey's, but we'll stay with this beer. The strong grapefruit aroma from this beer, it goes along with the haziness of it, the biscuity flavors, and they wash the palate with, it stays with you with the familiar smooth mouthfeel and medium body now. It's not crisp like a lager, which I like when I come home from work and I want a beer. I'm out in the yard, or whenever I'm doing something, I want that crisp feeling at times. And I like this kind of medium mouthfeel of a medium body. And this is just a signature pale ale. And it's a good beer, I bet, and I'm dying to try it. Because I know their other beers have been really good. Okay, now I said I would give a profile on that Vic Secret hops that are in this beer, and it's in the name. It's a new hop. It initially was called Victoria's Secret, and that lasted not too long. Naturally, infringement laws and copyright laws. There's a lingerie store called Victoria's Secrets. I don't know if they're all over the country or the world or whatever, but evidently they're down in Australia because Vic Secrets hops come from Australia. Well, the lingerie store that has the bras and panties and stuff for women, it's a women's store basically, Victoria's Secret. They, I guess, going to say that they'd be doing some legal action of using that name, that they should stop, and they did. They stopped. This is down in Australia now. We're not talking about Trillium Brewery. This is the hops down in Australia. The company that had come out with them in 2000 is what the year they came out with them, and Victoria's Secrets threatened legal action against the company in Australia that has the hops. So they changed the name down in Australia from Victoria's Secret to Vic Secret. And it comes actually out of Victoria, part of Australia. So that was the name, but anyways, you know how things go legality-wise. That was the state that Victoria is in Australia. I don't know if you're familiar with Australia. So this was a 2000 offshoot of another one that's very close to it, is Topaz hops. Topaz. This here, they both share a fruity hop kind of, for sure. I mean, it's really fruity hop aroma from these. Also flavor. The aroma and flavor of this hop, Vic Secret, is pineapple, pine, passion fruit, and then it's lighter flavors than, we know about the Galaxy hops. All those flavors, the pineapple, the pine, the passion, and the fruit, are good flavors, but they're lighter. They're not as harsh and taking over your palate like the Galaxy hops. The Galaxy hops gives you that, but these here ones are lighter. But anyways, with that said, let's get a glass and see what this is like. I'm down the track. It's going to be definitely in line like the rest of their brews. Okay, we got a glass. We're going to use a Trillium glass. My loving wife picked this up a while back with some brews, and actually 2 glasses she got. And she got me a shirt. Okay, no further ado, let's see if we get some water vapors coming out. Yeah, you got the glass. That is the color. That is the color of their basic brews, that grapefruity color, for sure. Bubble's not too big on the top. It looks like a creamy head, white. You can see the size of it. I guess it'd be a finger and a half, depending on what size your hand is. If it was a female, it'd be probably 2 fingers. But anyways, that's what it looks like. We will get some aroma on this. Oh, yeah, the pineapple. The pineapple is probably the most dominant of the flavors that of the aromas that I'm smelling on this. Passion fruit is the sweetness. Yeah, the passion fruit. But yeah, they're all there. Pineapple, pine, passion fruit is the sweet. That sweetness, not the malty smell. It's because none of their beers really give you a malty smell. They do a well balanced beer, I have to admit. All right, the flavor. Yes, yes, yeah. You know, I like their beers with that mellow flavor going over the palate. I like to say instead of the palate, going over the tongue. The tongue really absorbs those flavors and gives you a feeling of drinking in a way fruit juices. Excuse me if I'm slurping over here, but I'm enjoying it. It's a drinkable beer. It's a little bit more, it's not, I mean, it's mellow beer, not as mellow as Congress Street or Metal, M-E-T-T-L-E, the one with the, looks like I've always say, an old Model T frame on the graphics of the can. This beer has a little bit of a crispness to it, believe it or not. And it does have that mellowness, but in the looks of it too, it's like it's going to be like their Congress Street or Metal, or what do we have here? Or even the deciduous. This deciduous have that. This is a wheat ale, so it's a little bit different, but it still had that qualities to it. But let's stick with the 4 point so we don't get confused. This is a good beer. A very good beer. It's drinkable. It's a little bit more crisp. Sorry. Sorry for the slurping. But it's a little bit more crisp. Like directions of a lager, but it's far from being a lager. It truly is a flavorful beer. They all the ones I've had have been very flavorful beers. Well, with that said, I got a chance to get it. Do get it. And if you're going to drink today, today's a nice day. Nice and sunny here in New England. I think it's probably about 64, 65 degrees. Bright day. Nice to work out in the yard. Do things. Had a day off today from work. Took the day off because I had to do some work around the house. And I wanted to do this beer review. Because my wife bought the beer. She produces the show. She used to produce it a lot more. She's healing from her elbow, the infection in the elbow. She's doing good. So, folks, that said, you have a good day. Try to do things with your family. Go over and visit them. Visit your brothers and sisters and cousins. And if mom and dad are around, go visit them. Family is number one, like I say. And enjoy the families. So, you got a chance to get a Trillium brew, get it. If you're going to drink today, drink responsible. I want to thank all our military veterans for what you've done. Ciao.